The All-Stars are back, Sean. Can you believe this?
No. It was a well-kept secret.
Yeah, I did not hear anything about this. This is breaking news. I wonder how many people it's actually breaking to, but the All-Stars are back. The All-Star Circuit of Champions. The original touring winged 410 sprint car series will return to racing in 2025, operated by Rich Farmer and streamed live on Flow. Now, we go to the article here. We had to pause the video there so that YouTube does not flag us. But we have the article here. It is insane to see. It's not a very long article. Get straight to the point. It says the All-Star Circuit of Champions is back. The Otis Winged Sprint Car Series will return to action in 2025 with a full schedule. See, when I first saw this, it's like, oh, they're going to bring back the All-Stars for maybe Ohio Speed Week, and that's it. It says with a full schedule as well, including, it says, Ohio Sprint Speed Week. Every lap of every All-Star Circuit of Champion race will be streamed live on FloRacing, the official streaming partner. So you can tell already through all the labelings and everything that Flow is heavily involved in this. Geez, just as heavily involved as that part of my head was with the pillow. Look at that. I'm glad this is the side showing. But High Limit Racing, it says High Limit Racing acquired the All-Star Circuit of Champions at the conclusion of the 2023 racing season. While the series did not compete in 2024, High Limit Racing co-founders Brad Sweet and Kyle Larson have partnered with Fremont Speedway's promoter Rich Farmer to reinstate the regional series and continue Ohio Sprint Speed Week. This is a quote from Brad Sweet. It goes, "When we acquired the All-Stars, we had every intention of bringing the series back. We trusted that Rich will work with the Ohio sprint car ecosystem to build a schedule, not just for the season, but also for Ohio Sprint Speed Week that most benefits the drivers, teams, tracks, and the passionate Ohio region's sprint car fan base, which has felt shunned by High Limit in a way. That was the loudest fan base of all over this High Limit series period. As we saw it transitioning from All-Stars to High Limit, the most, vocal upset fan base was that Ohio sprint car fan base who felt left behind. I mean, this is a present under the damn tree if you can't see it. This is just unbelievable. I'm losing train of thought and words. It's just unreal. Farmer was the Fremont Speedway track promoter. It goes on to tell him, he says, "I'm grateful that Brad and Kyle have trusted me to bring back the Otis Winged Sprint Car Series and restore the All-Star Circuit of Champions. We're working diligently to build a competitive schedule and provide purses and a point fund that will attract a driver roster of future All-Star champions. Having the name All-Stars back in action means a lot to this area and to the fans." So this is insane. This is crazy. What is it going to be? Obviously, it seems like a lot of PA fans are reacting to this because All-Stars did have a decent amount to PA, but they also didn't. PA's kind of become self-sufficient. Ohio, though, and some other little pockets definitely missed the All-Stars this last year. And it is, I would think that this All-Star Series schedule is definitely going to go back to a extremely regionally based series just because of some of the races that High Limit stepped in and took over that was kind of staple all-star events. That even if, Port Royal or anything like that right here, Keith Kaufman Classic, will that be an all-star race? That could be one that's open potentially. But other events like Tuscarora 50 kind of had the all-stars involved there for a couple years. So that's obviously a high limit race now. So you're not. I think the schedule is going to be a little more traditional. Will they make a spur up into Wisconsin or this or that or the other like the All-Stars were attempting to do, getting on the road more? I don't think that's going to happen. But this full schedule, honestly, out of all the schedules that are anticipated, I think that this full schedule is going to look and be anticipated to be different than any of the other schedules. You know, high limit schedule's already out. I'm hearing the outlaw schedule's relatively blah. But the All-Star schedule, we know it's going to have Ohio, but what else? You know, that's where the question mark is at. But this is insane to see that the All-Star Circuit of Champions is coming back. I really don't know what to say here. I really don't know what to say here. Any thoughts, Sean, at all?
No, not really.
I mean, y'all don't care over here. I mean, who cares? You're all about Kyle and Brad. You're all about sucking Kyle's dick, so I'm sure you love it.
It's going to be huge for sprint car racing in itself, and
Ohio,
yeah, and Larson and Sweet just going in balls deep. I mean, they're
showing everyone they love them, huh?
Yep.
Balls deep, the only way to show love. Anyway, so that's the interesting news there, and unbelievable. It's official. All-Star Circuit of Champions returning in 2025. It'll be interesting to see the schedule. Of course, you had some fan reaction in the post. Great, can't get enough sprint car racing. You have PA fans saying hell yes. So now there's 3 series, blah, blah, blah. Now they're tagging racetracks and all this stuff. It'll be interesting to see how this actually plays out. Now,